Hello, and ladies and gentlefolk, and welcome to the Zcast. I'm your host, Burnerator. With me, as always, is Kyle,
Hello.
and we have a special guest today. His name is Darky, Darkness
Uh,
X03, or Orange.
yes, that is me. Sorry for the voice quality.
Yeah, he decided to join us at the last minute. Um, he is a
That's
supporter.
me.
Yeah, he is a supporter of the Earth Defenders and is also the commissioner for Naruto League. So,
Hi.
anyways, as you guys have seen, we haven't really. It's been a while since we got one of these out there. And the reason for this is my scheduling and Kyle's scheduling has been kind of wonky as of late. I keep getting put on different schedules, keep putting on different nights, and I end up being extremely tired by the time that Kyle is available. And when I'm available, Kyle isn't. So it's
Yeah.
been a logistical nightmare. We're just going to make this short and sweet. We're not going to go over the previous week's matches for week 12 and week 13 because Kyle has to go on a plane to Florida pretty soon.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Oh,
cutting out the recap will save about an hour. So
Yeah. So let's get right into the questions. Um I it was I was informed that we skipped one from Derpy Emoji, and that was on April 16th, 2016. Derpy Emoji said, "Next season, with all these restrictions on teams like the Boos, would a team like the Majins be able to pick up Gotenks or Super Boo as a part of their master list? Another example would be Base Trunks and Base Vegeta to ED."
I actually already have Super Boo on my master list. I
Yeah,
just chose not to pick him up.
he's talking about expanding it to also Gotenks and the other transformations, which we've held off. We've kind of shied that away because the Majins, the theme for the Majins, the closest ones to that are
Or the pure
when
Boos.
yeah, they're the pure boos, and essentially with Gotenks and Gohan Boo, that it kind of muddles the mixture. If you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. It works great for the Boos because they're still mostly Boo, but
yeah.
and it
Yeah.
it focuses on Boo himself, while this is more about Bobity's control and
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Another example would be Base Trunks and Base Vegeta to ED. Well, you see, we have the only reason why base characters for Super Saiyans has been allowed is because we're not normally able to see them, and they're free agents only. Um, if somehow the Super Saiyans were to be able to drop either Trunks or Vegeta, I think it's Mid Vegeta who fits the Earth Defenders theme. Then the Earth Defenders would be able to pick them up and use any form. However,
Yes.
all forms of that character would no longer be in the free agent pool. Because the only reason why they're in the free agent pool in the first place is because they normally can't use that form. So
Yeah,
potentially
Right.
another form can be on a different team.
yep. So
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. There's also Sith Spawn X, May 5th, 2016. I'm skipping Malachi and Hey Ryans because I'm fairly sure that we have already answered that.
I don't know
Sent.
if we did the Hey Ryan.
I'm pretty sure that we did.
Oh, okay.
Since the playoffs are coming up fairly soon. Hey, hey, Darky.
Yeah.
You have a lot of
What's up?
background noise, man. Relax.
Oh, okay.
Since the playoffs are coming up fairly soon, and this will be the first postseason with the free agent system in place, what are the rules regarding the free agents' rotations in the postseason? Let's just tackle that first.
Yeah.
When we get into the postseason, you'll be able to swap out your free agents, bench, yada yada yada. Just try and build the most powerful team that you can, and that is your 5-man team for the rest of the season, the postseason.
Yes. So if between the first round of the postseason and however far you go, you're stuck with that team. You're
Yes.
not benching out someone because you think, oh well, I'm facing the androids the first week and I might face the Super Saiyans the next week, or
Mm-hmm.
whatever it is. You can't swap out, so you have to commit for the first week till the end.
Mm-hmm. And the second question is literally what we just described. So there you go.
Yes.
Um,
Yay!
yeah.
2 for
Basically,
1.
like for for the Saiyans, what I think they're probably going to do is just have Turles on the free agent bench, and then that's their team. Boom, and they build all 5 characters. They compete until they're knocked out. Next question we have Derpy Emoji. With the main season almost being over, what restrictions do you think need discussion to be uplifted or put down on teams' characters or B1 healing grab characters? Uh,
Um, I mean,
there,
there's there's some stuff we're going to be talking about in the off season. I can't say too much, obviously, but
yeah,
there's
we're not comfortable making that public right now.
but
As far as
a
I
lot
know,
of all three of those things that you brought up, we have things that we need to discuss about them.
yeah,
So
as we
that
usually
much
do.
we can say.
Yeah. Unlike most seasons where we have like 3 or 4 things to discuss, we have something more like 12, 15 things to
At
discuss
least.
at least.
Yeah,
Maybe more like
that's
20.
quite a bit.
So, yeah. Um Next season, is it possible for the boost store items to be called buy tests with full builds on them?
Um, that would be an interesting thing to discuss. I mean, we can throw that
Yeah,
into the staff chat
maybe.
and we'll
Th-
discuss it, but
It's definitely
we
an
can't.
interesting
Sounds like
idea.
an okay idea.
Yeah. Let me throw Zenny at you so I can test this with full builds. Yeah, might be interesting. One of the
Yeah.
main reasons why we usually disallow Patara testing during the season is because it takes so much longer, usually, on the testers,
Right.
and we want to try and make sure that they aren't overloaded. Hmm.
But
Which team's lineup would you? Which team's lineups have you been the most impressed by?
um, that is a really broad and hard question to answer.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess now that Derp has Goku working, I would have to say them, maybe, just because of how much of a difference that AI change on him is.
I think your lineups have been very impressive, Kaio,
Oh, well, thank you.
to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, Majins have struggled a lot this season, and I feel like you've been able to bring them into a more stable area,
It
a
also
Mm-hmm.
more
helped when we
stable
kicked.
level.
It helped when
Yeah,
Yeah.
we kicked the.
yeah, that's true.
Um,
What about you, Burnt?
I don't know. It's tough. There are a lot of teams that have impressed me with some of their decisions, but there are a lot of teams that have kind of unimpressed me.
Disappointed you.
Yeah, disappointed me. I'm gonna have to pass on that question. I'm sorry. Because the
Hey,
amount of
everybody
teams are so vast.
knows.
Hmm?
Yeah, that makes sense. Everybody
Everybody
knows Super
knows?
Boo. He needs Guardmaster.
Yeah, Super Boo
So
on Guardmaster. Oh, jeez. I mean,
that's what I'm
Guardmaster on
most
Super Boo.
disappointed in.
It's like Hat with May and May with Hat. Let's see. What's your overall opinion of this season compared to previous seasons?
I I love it. I think with the difficulty change, it's gotten a lot better and a
Mm-hmm.
lot closer. I mean, yeah, sure, there have been some matches where it's just a goddamn slaughter, but that's been like that every season. I think
Yeah.
just with the lineup, not the lineups, with the rankings for next season, what we're seeing, it's a lot closer this season than it's ever been before.
I will have to
I
agree.
think, yeah, I'll have to agree. I think the actual matches are much more entertaining than ever before, but at the same time, I feel like making builds and lineups is more of a clusterfuck than it ever has been before.
Yeah, that is true.
So behind the scenes, it's a clusterfuck, but the matches are nice. So
Yeah.
that's my take on it.
It, in my opinion, it's been a lot closer and a lot better. There had because of the boost store, there's been a bit more strategy. There are certain teams that could use a bit more. Like most of the time, what the boost store is being used for is like, oh yeah, let's put this stat boost on this character, and that's it. So,
Yeah,
Or map
eh,
change against Ginyu.
yeah, map change against Ginyu, which is lame. Um,
yeah,
I think that it still has been a positive force with all of this, the entire Zenny system, the boost store system, the increased difficulty. Everything has made this entire league a lot more stable and close, except for
and I
one or
think it
two statistical
adds.
outliers.
Yeah, yeah. I think for the most part it adds depth,
Yeah.
um, because depth and complexity are two different things. I think it's a very important balance to try to achieve depth without making things too complicated.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I feel like the boost store achieves that.
Yeah.
So I think it's a very good addition along with the other changes that have been made this season.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Did I ever tell you, Darky, what I based that off of?
no.
The Naruto League betting system. You remember
Yay,
way
Map,
back
that's a
when?
thing.
Yeah, you remember way back when you could bet on certain amounts of Rio and then go, "Oh, hey, I want a stat blurb in the episode." And then you just buy
Yeah,
it.
or I want my team to be on the thumbnail or
Yeah.
whatever.
That was the entire
Yeah,
basis of the boost store. But then we
that's
went, "Oh yeah, we could
cool.
just get like extra pataras in there." Ooh.
Yeah, that's really. I mean, it turned out great, so
Yeah.
coo.
What do you think teams as a whole could do better at?
Post your goddamn benches and who you're facing and what week it is.
Also your Broly's rings.
Other than
Yeah,
that,
that's
I
Yeah.
mean, I think
Here's
the most
here's
important thing.
here's what almost every single team, except for a couple, could probably be better at. Your free agent bench, your bench for the week. If you have any characters with a Broly's ring that is required, make sure you have that. And the week that you're the week that
yeah.
is there, and who you're versing.
I feel like
It's
for the most part, teams have been pretty good at when they use their own boosts, not Broly's ring, um,
yeah,
posting that in their
Yes.
lineups. But Broly's ring has definitely been the outlier because I guess some
definitely.
people just assume that Squee's gonna remember every time, but that's not
Guys,
the
we're
case.
human. We're human.
Yeah,
We forget. Most of the
A
times
lot.
when we're doing this, it's like 4 in the morning for Kaio and like 10 p.m. for me. I'm sleepy. Just got off
Yeah,
of work. Kaio's
I'm even
dead.
sleepier.
Yeah.
I
So
just
I
got
mean,
off of work, so you know,
mistakes happen.
I think we've
yeah,
kept them to a minimum,
yeah,
but
Yeah.
help us keep them even fewer and
Yeah.
get on that shit.
for sure.
But
Let's see. Another question from Sindanez. I would also like to know what you are doing with the postseason tests in regards to free agents, and also are we looking at healing grabs, primarily the AIs that you can slap on them? What?
well, the first thing is I think he wants to know for the postseason how are tests going to be done for the free agents.
Right.
And I'm going to say, once the season is over, you no longer have that free agent.
Well, yeah, you no longer have the free agent, and last time that
So,
we did this, free agents were banned from being tested.
right. So it wouldn't be until the next pre preseason, I guess, when
Yeah.
we would open them up again, because we might have new free agents. We might be taking some away. We don't know yet.
Yeah.
So,
That will very likely happen after recruitment. If you like, let's say if Muscle wants to drop Nappa,
right.
which I'm thinking they will drop Nappa, or even God forbid Roshi for
Or Broly.
Bojack. Yeah, totally.
No, I mean, they, yeah,
Drop Broly
drop
for
Broly.
Bojack. Yeah,
Yeah.
drop Broly for Bojack so that Super Saiyans could pick them up and be even more ridiculous.
Yes.
Sure.
But yeah, so I think ultimately for the postseason, free agents are going to be taking a little bit of a break, even from testing.
Mm-hmm. All right. Next one is. Oh yeah.
Well, oh, and then the healing grab.
Healing grabs.
Um, that is something that we're going to discuss about AIs and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But
Well,
you know,
see, the thing is, there's only like 3 characters that have healing grabs, right? There's Cell, there's
uh,
19, there's Jiro.
yes,
Yes. So on all 3 of them, Rikume AI, the de facto, hey, I'm gonna grab you AI is banned.
yeah. I mean, if they find another AI, I mean, it wouldn't be fair for us to just be like, oh, you can't grab that one because it happens to grab sometimes. Like
Yeah.
all we can do is ban the most grabby,
Mm-hmm.
and
I don't know.
you
We
know,
we can discuss it, but I don't think we will be adding more AIs to ban from them.
yeah. Well, I mean, we'll take a look in the off season. You know,
Yeah.
and it's one of the many things we have to discuss.
Yeah. Um Next up we have Geom. This season came with a few new restrictions to healing B1 characters. Most notably being the Eternal Life restriction during the off-season. Testing showed that characters with healing B1s would use and get them off more frequently, but as the season has progressed, healing B1s such as Sleep, which have long animation times, have rarely gotten pulled off. Rebirth and faster healing B1s of the like are a different story, but will there be any discussion after season about lifting restrictions such as the EL ban from any teams with a character that has Sleep uh, ESQ
Especially,
B1?
a sleep esque B1.
Oh, I don't think so.
Yeah, because I mean, I remember some sleeps getting off.
Yeah.
Uh, I
Even
believe.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. We can't base the metric off of how many has gotten off. We can't.
Right.
We can only base the metric off of how many has been attempted, and there have been quite a bit that has been attempted. Whether or not it gets off is a completely different story because there are certain things like, oh, hey, he has, you know, power body from max power mode. He has this, he has that. There are certain situational things that happen that allow this person to get off this healing B1 compared to another
Yeah.
character that wasn't allowed because they got punched, they ate a energy beam, they did something.
The
We can
map was a flat surface.
Yes, we can only base it off of how many has been attempted, and there still has been a lot more that has been attempted due compared to other seasons.
Yeah. Between like Kui and I think Kid Buu himself has done. He's definitely attempted. I'm sure.
Yeah, attempted a few.
I think he got one off one week. I mean,
Yeah.
it's something it's really dangerous to do because if
It's
they get them off on top of the eternal life, that is just too insane of a health regeneration.
yeah, it's just a little bit too much staying power than we're comfortable with. And we have 2 more questions. On to Matork. from what we have seen this season with free agents, we know that some free agents aren't going to be there anymore, like Bojack. What do you think is going to be changing about the free agents come next season? We don't know.
Who's going to be in them?
Bojack's gone.
Yeah, I mean, we might make some changes. We might not. I think this season had a great success with the free agents.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's something that we'll definitely see again next season.
Yeah.
But beyond that, and some slight character changes, like like the example of BoJack getting picked up, and possibly other characters getting picked up. We don't know exactly what the free agent list will look like if finalized next year.
Yeah. Man, next year's going to be crazy with all those giant apes. Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, giant apes.
I'm totally kidding. We're not going to put frickin' giant apes with Broly's rings in the frickin' free agent. That would be so dumb and overpowered.
Why not?
That would be
Alright,
so
fine.
overpowered. They are immune to all Rush B2s and Ultimates. There are certain characters that only have those moves.
All right,
or only
fine.
spam those.
We'll just go with first form Janemba with Broly's ring in the
Oh,
free agents.
Jesus. No.
Dr. Wheeler.
That's almost worse. Harugadarn. There you go.
There we go. All right, perfect. Anyway,
On to the last question. We have from Septimus TSS. How similar are the results of matches when they are restarted for whatever reason? Could a team win once and lose the next time? It depends. For the most part, a good 70% of the match will run specifically exactly the same because Squee uses save states. Now, what that does is before you actually launch a game, the majority of it is already predetermined. Like, Fasha will throw out a B2, Android 18 will punch, and the other characters will interact with each other in a certain, very specific way. But after it runs on for a good amount of time, let's say, I'm just going to spitball, don't quote me, let's just say 5 minutes.
yeah.
After that amount of time, then you start seeing differences. Oh, hey, this time this person won this clash, and then this person actually hit with their B2, and now the entire match has changed. But for the most part, whenever we have to restart the matches, it's going to play out exactly the same.
Yeah, I mean, there are some slight differences. Like if we forgot to put someone in a different form, then yeah, that's going to be different. But
Yeah.
for the most part,
19 Gohan.
yeah,
Yeah.
that.
Or forget to give somebody Broly's ring.
Yeah, but other than that, it's pretty similar. I mean, hell, when we had to restart the friggin' Cold versus Majin's match 2 or 3 times, it was pretty much exactly the same until we had to, get rid of the save state because it kept ending with them doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
All right.
Yeah. That's pretty much only because of the save state.
Yeah. I remember they wanted peace, not war. Oh god.
They were forced to fight.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway.
All right, moving on to the last portion of this, we have
Predictions.
the predictions. For week 14, first off, we have Ginyu versus Androids. At Androids, this is going to be at Kame House, and let's see. The Androids have to bench... I think Cell or Aider.
Well, who do they have in? Let's focus on that.
They have 16, 17, and Jiro.
Oh.
Versus Ginyu, who has... I can't remember who they benched this week.
Good
Yeah,
question.
I'm blanking.
Let's just say they have to have Zarbon and Jason, just to be easy.
Well, I more meant like whoever they benched week 13. Like who they're
Yes,
getting in.
but don't forget we didn't do the builds yet, so none of the builds are released.
Oh, that's right.
Right.
Yeah. So only you
I
and
blame you.
I, Kaio, can see that. Why do you blame me? You're the
Hey,
one
I
that
did.
passed
It's
out
all
that
Vern's
night.
fault.
I did
God.
good work though.
Huh? You
I
did
did my
more
part
work.
of the work.
Oh, yeah. Let's
Anyway,
see. Uh,
Who
Ginyu.
wants to
What-
go first?
I, I, I mean, I got to go with Ace because not only are they the friggin' androids, but with the Kami House, which is going to stunt the charge the Ginyus by a lot, I think the androids will just have too much pressure on them.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say dominate, but I'm thinking it really loudly.
As much as I love Ginyu Force, I think I'm gonna have to agree with that. Uh, Androids just have a huge tactical advantage on Kame House if they use it correctly,
Yeah.
and Ginyu has. I mean, we've seen how Ginyu did on Glaciers against Valkyries. So if that happens to them again
Yeah.
here, then yeah.
Let's see.
So yeah, as much as I don't like to say it, I'm gonna say androids.
Yeah. I am going to have to say androids for one very specific reason. The androids beat the Ginyu Force in preseason week 3. So yeah.
Eh.
I'm just gonna go with the
Eh.
preseason results, okay?
Huh?
Just cause I can.
Oh yeah, because if you go with preseason results, ED is amazing. They're
Yeah.
the best team ever.
Frickin'.
Fucking preseason results.
How dare you do this to my team?
I didn't do anything.
That's the problem. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Well, I did stuff.
Let's see. Match 2. Derp versus Saiyans. I'm going to go with Saiyans because of preseason week 3.
I need Derp
Do
to
they
win.
have to have Goku in?
Actually, really good question.
Well, I know the answer, so I can't say anything either way.
Oh. Well, did they bench Goku last week then?
I don't know. I can't look it up because it's going to lag my computer. I'm
Here,
going to say sure. He has to be in.
Okay. Well, if he is in, then I will say Derp has a fair chance. Saiyans haven't been too amazing at dodging B2s.
Yeah.
I've noticed.
They've been pretty
specifically,
okay. Yeah.
But it seems like
Yeah.
lately they've been having issues.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that if they do have Goku in, they have a good chance at taking it. So I think for me it's gonna largely weigh on that, but just for the sake of this, I'm gonna say Derp. I think Derp can take it personally.
I'm hoping.
Yeah.
All right. The
What
next
about you, Burn?
I said Saiyans because of preseason week 3.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did. At the
Oh,
very
right.
beginning, Mr.
Yeah,
Sir.
I forgot that because of how stupid it was.
Yeah. Hey. I don't want to choose. I'm tired. I only got a few
Okay,
hours of sleep.
let's-
Let's see. Muscle versus Booze. And I'm going to go with Booze because of preseason week 3.
Um,
God damn it.
I'm going to go. Ooh, that's tough. I think this one will be down to the wire, but I think Booze will edge it out.
It sounds like it's gonna be a good match. Yeah, I think I might actually side with Booze as well on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I
they've
sided
been
with
doing
Booze too.
Really great.
So, yeah. Good luck,
Alright.
Muscle. Let's
luck.
see. we have match 4, ED versus Majins, and I'm gonna go with
Majins.
Majins because ED makes me sad.
Burn.
Well, I don't really. I mean, at this point, I'm not really too concerned with winning. I just want to get results. So, for the sake of helping Majins out, I'm going to go with Majins on
Yay.
this.
Technically, a
Yeah,
match that doesn't
so-
matter for me.
Woo!
Oh well, whatever.
Mhm.
You need your record to be padded out. I
You
guess.
do need your record
Ours
to be
were
padded
already in
out.
South Kite, no matter what.
Very
Don't
true.
don't be an asshole. You could still
No.
end up in South Kai, dude.
No, what I mean is, no, for the playoffs. I mean, it doesn't matter for playoffs because
Oh, yeah.
it really comes down to week 15 against the Saiyans.
Unless they
true.
lose. Oh yeah. No matter what.
No, it literally between
Wow.
Saiyans and I, week 14 doesn't matter. Only week 15 matters.
Yeah. So come out swinging.
Anyway,
Yeah.
yes.
On to match 5. We have Blades versus Rugrats. That's a divisional match.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But it's not the last divisional match for Rugrats. They have another one week 15.
Yeah, that's true.
That sucks.
You know, I think Blades could take it. They did just get a new supporter, who I am very familiar with, and I think he's gonna
Yeah.
really try to help the team out. I don't know. I think he joined after the builds were already done, though.
No,
So-
he did this week's builds.
No? Okay. All right.
I
So,
know
you know what, I'm gonna say-
specifically because he asked for my opinions on them.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna say Blades then.
I am going
Oh.
to go. Well, it depends. It honestly depends on who the Rugrats benched. And I have just realized that we shouldn't pull up the builds because the builds that we are talking for that are in are for this specific week. So we know who's benched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's why
I don't, but you guys do.
yeah. It depends on who is benched for the Rugrats.
yeah.
But I know that the Blades are going to come out swinging. So,
So you're going with Blades as well?
yeah. Going with Blades.
I'm
It
actually
depends on the Rugrats bench, but I'm gonna say Blades.
I think I'm actually going with Rugrats.
With who
Damn,
I'm
if you
fairly
can
sure
handle
they're
it.
benching without having to look at it. I think the
Okay.
Blades have a very good chance. Okay?
There you go.
Does
So,
that-
2
does
for
that help
Blades,
you,
1 for
Darky?
Rugrats.
Wink,
Okay.
wink,
Oh,
nudge,
I'm
nudge.
not concerned about it. I'm not concerned about it.
But you know somebody will be. Somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Match 6. We have Gohans versus Cold. That's going to be an
Uh,
interesting one.
Oh.
You know
And-
what? Cold has been pulling out some really stellar performances lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, although the
Um,
ED match was
maybe not.
really close.
Yeah, it was. And maybe not all of Cold is always on the ball, but we've seen some really good stuff from them lately. So I think I'm gonna say, well, I don't know, Gohan's
Well,
are they
okay.
they're rotation locked, aren't they?
Oh, yes.
Sort of.
They cannot have Bojack, number 1.
Yeah, okay, I'm going
Um,
with Colt.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Cold too. The reason
Me
why is they have Mecha Frieza, they have King Cold, and they have Frieza. They have
No
to
Bojack.
bench either Meta Cooler or Cooler.
And no Bojack.
Yeah.
Versus no
And no
Bojack.
Bojack.
They have to have Future Gohan in,
Who they
Ultimate
haven't.
Gohan in.
Yeah.
And I can't remember if
And
they
have
benched
been spending all their
Saiyaman.
time on Bojack.
Yeah.
So
They have to have
yeah,
Kid Gohan.
I'm gonna go with Cold.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's yeah. Yeah. So on to the next match. We have Super Saiyans versus Dragon Ball Warriors.
Ooh.
You know,
And
I would love to see Dragon Ball Warriors win this one. I've been saying it since the beginning of preseason that I think Dragon Ball Warriors could be
they
very
can do
scary this
this.
season, and
They
they have
can.
shaped up to.
Mm-hmm.
They've
Yeah,
they've
so
been pretty good. Oh.
yeah,
The only thing is they have one weak link, and that is Tao.
Yes.
yeah, that's a bummer, but I feel like, yeah, I don't know, because even if they have even one member off, Super Saiyans could
Yeah,
take that
that's the
opportunity
thing
and
about
just
the Super
completely
Saiyans.
destroy them.
Yeah, you have to be
Yeah,
extremely solid against them.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but I think I gotta go Super Saiyans.
I am
I'm gonna
going to.
say Dragon Ball Warriors.
Yep. I'm gonna back Dragon Ball Warriors because I know that Sith Spawn and Vin can do this.
Yeah.
Yep. On to match 8. We have Vals versus Namek. And this is going to be at Namek. So there's no water
Oh
map
man,
or anything. Yeah.
That's gonna be a
Need
tough match though.
I need Namek to win this though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
They're
do.
not gonna have late Piccolo. It's guaranteed their rotation lock, they're not going to have late Piccolo. Whereas the Valkyries will not have Android 18.
Ooh.
That's interesting.
So Valkyries, Aurelie,
That is
Fasha,
interesting.
Adult Trunks, and Videl. Versus the
Um,
Nameks, Nail, Tambo, Early Piccolo, Pycon. Like, I mean, I think they brought in Nail last week, right?
I can't remember.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah,
believe they
I'm
did.
pretty sure they did.
If they have Nail, they I don't think they've really had the time to iron him out. So I think the Vals have a chance to win this,
Yeah.
but I don't know. It
It
could go either way, to be completely honest.
I think it heavily depends on the build that Trunks is on and how well
Yes.
Aurelie chooses to do.
Yeah, I think so. That's kind of the tough thing about Vals this season.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you know what? I'm gonna say I think Namek can do it. I think so. They've become really super solid, and the Vals have been good, but they've had some inconsistencies here
Yeah,
and there.
they've had their
But
ups and downs.
Namek has been mostly solid since the first trimester. So I'm gonna say Namek.
Yeah. And by trimester, he means the first 5 weeks, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes,
That's a
sorry.
Naruto League
I'm
term.
using Naruto League
Yeah.
terminology here.
Because unlike DBZ League, a lot of our changes happen every 5 weeks instead of every 3 weeks. We might try to implement
Yes.
that next season, maybe. It's yet another thing we
maybe.
can talk about for DBZ League.
Yeah.
We'll
So,
think of
what are
yeah.
you guys thinking?
for.
Vals versus Namek, who are you backing?
Oh, I said Namek. I said Namek right
Yeah.
from the start.
Well,
and did you already say yours, Bird?
You're gonna hate me. I'm gonna say Vals because of preseason week 3.
God, this is just preseason week 3 redos
Hey,
the week.
well, yeah, that's what the preseason is.
I mean,
The preseason
yeah,
is literally
but
the last 4
it's
weeks.
all it's like almost all of it. Yeah.
Well,
I
let
mean, you
let
and
me
your
throw you a bone.
preseason.
Let me throw you a bone. Preseason week 3, Namek versus Vals was on Vals Glacier. Now I can
That is
see
true.
Namek turning this around because they have their own home map. However, they have to go through the Demon Child, who was instrumental in taking down the Super Saiyans, along with Fasha,
That's true.
and along with Trunks, who has been fairly solid because of his power body build. I don't know if he has power body or not. I'm just saying.
I should check right now and spoil that.
No.
Well, he's been doing good with it, so I'm going to say, or doing well, sorry.
Yeah.
He's been doing well with it, so I don't really see much reason for them to take him off of it, other than, trying to find something, a little bit more reliable, but
Yeah.
Dear God.
it's been doing well.
His build has at
So-
least 7 points on it.
At least
Oh, Kyle.
7, guys.
All right.
At least.
All right. So that was
Okay,
the
well,
questions.
so yeah.
That was the predictions. Is there any closing anything for you guys?
Maybe next week we'll do a recap. Who
Yeah,
knows?
we should do a recap next week. I'm sorry again, guys.
Yeah.
My schedule has been in flux for the past week and a half, so I've been working really
yeah,
weird
I think
long
most
hours.
people will understand.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll figure
as
it
for
out.
me, can I do a plug?
sure.
It's not what I came here for, but you know what?
I mean,
Naruto
if you
League
if you
is
think about
gonna
it,
be starting bidding soon.
yeah.
We're all associated with
So-
Naruto League in one form or another, actually, right now.
That
so
is
Yeah.
go
true.
for it.
Actually, you know what?
Kyle
I
is
might as
the,
well. Yeah, I might as well. We might as well announce that Kyle has officially joined the Naruto League staff.
Hey.
Woo!
Yes, as
Did
of
not
today,
think that-
I'll probably toss a post up. The reason being is he has been instrumental with the DBZ League staff, in that every single announcement that we run on the forums goes through him for proofreading and grammatical mistakes, and he's basically our PR guy. And
Woo!
he
Right.
was
and
ready.
I started relying on him as well. So
Yeah, he was
you
ready
know,
and willing to become the Naruto League
figure
PR
why
guy
not.
as well.
So what that
Yes.
means is Team Stone is going to win this season of
Oh,
Naruto League.
fuck off.
So spoilers, but I won. We've already determined this.
Okay. That's
Kyle,
fine.
Kyle,
Thank
you were just tired, but you're fired.
To be fair, if I didn't say that, that would have been the first 3 comments on the YouTube
Yeah, that
video
would have
anyway.
been probably, yeah.
Yeah, totally.
So I just cut everyone to that.
Cut everyone
Yeah,
off on the
but,
knees.
What I wanted to say is we are going to be starting stage and music bidding very soon, in just a couple days.
Yeah.
So, and after that, we're going to do that for a week. After that, we're going to do free agent bidding.
Woo!
And we have a lot
Ooh.
of free agents. this
We
season.
have currently
44 free
44 free agents. Such free agents as Madara Uchiha, the alive Madara that Team Uchiha or the Uchiha clan have used in the past. The one with the whole tree ultimate. There is also the Wanderer Sasuke, who has a very similar moveset, the same, pretty much, moveset to the last Sasuke. There's
Just
also
missing a hand.
yeah, there's the last Naruto as well. There is
That's
also
Hokage to you.
no
No?
Hokage,
Hokage?
has
No,
the Hokage
he's
form.
on Hokage.
Yeah.
Oh, what I meant
There-
to say was I'm an idiot.
Even
okay.
though they have the same slot, they have different PRMs, which are the files, which
Okay.
means that we can mod them differently.
Oh,
Yes.
I understand now.
Yes. So let's see.
Yes.
There's
And
also
different AIs.
there's
So,
also
that's important.
Everyday Guy. There's Masked Man. There's freaking Kimimaro, who I think
There's-
hasn't really
yeah.
been that great. There's Yamato. There's
fucking
Urakata.
Boruto,
Kidomaru.
new character.
Jirobo.
Mhm.
Yeah, we have
Pre-time
Jirobo and
skip
Kidomaru
Lee.
and Sekon.
Man,
Granny
they're-
Chio.
PTS Sasuke.
Yeah,
Eh,
San didn't pick up Chio.
You know what? She wasn't that great in the in the, in the matches that we've had so far. So I
Mhm.
can see why they didn't.
Oh, one other big name. Donzo.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Donzo's there, that asshole. So if you want him,
Yep.
go for it. But I'm gonna hate you. So
Yeah.
Just know that.
Dude, Samehada B.
That's the
Yeah.
choice.
I'm looking
He's
at
got
him
really
pretty well
high
too.
damage output. So
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I'll give you a hint from my look. It's one of the 44 free agent characters.
And
There's
it's
also the
probably gonna
last
be a
Sakura
girl.
too.
Yeah.
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 See, Kyle would pick her up, but she doesn't have enough boobage. So
Well, that's why
Uh,
I'm looking at Great Ninja War Hinata. Duh.
yeah, do it.
You can. If you really
You
want
could.
to.
No. Maybe.
But yes. Also, one more thing. The contention matches are wrapped up. Vern and
Mhm.
I did those the other day. I'm gonna
Yesterday.
try to get them up as soon as I possibly can. That might mean anywhere within the next 2 to 4 days, but they are done and they are going to be up relatively soon. So you can see our matches with commentary, and yeah, it'll be cool.
Mhm.
So that's about it for me. Anything
Yeah.
else?
No, that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you for joining us, Darky.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anytime you need me or whatever, I can hop in.
Cool. I mean, you're
Keel.
you're as
Yes.
close to a staff member as we can get right now.
Yeah.
That's true.
I mean, he
Derangel
is
screwed up
technically-
his shoulder, so we can't count on Derangel.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Plus, Darky is a staff member, just of Naruto League, so it still counts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Why
guess.
not?
So,
Eh.
Okay.
Anyways,
So,
I think this is gonna wrap up. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.
yes, thank you very much.
have
Kyle?
bye.
Yeah, send us off.
I said it.
Say it again.
Real good. Have bye. Not a monkey.
Bye.
Have bye.